I've got to leave. Sorry, but that is just ridiculous. Comic-Con Wales strikes again. Welcome guys, One True Spoon here. I hope you're all having a great day. Today we're in Wales Comic-Con in Llangollen or Llangollen or Llangollen, however you guys pronounce it in Wales, I don't really know. This place has been plagued with a few issues. Now, whilst this pavilion is one of the first times they've really been here, in the past we've had guest cancellations, we've also had keys not turning up to get into events and so forth. But we're gonna go inside and see exactly what to see. As you enter on the left hand side here, you're going to make your way into the first part of the arena. Now this is where some of the comic book shops and things are all here, so let's have a little wander around and see. So make your way up the steps into the main arena, and you've got your first lot of guests as you first come in. So this first lot of guests that are here are some of the lesser known guests, I suppose is the best way of looking at it. They're all along here. On the right hand side we've obviously got some Midnight Carway figurines going for there. So we're going to head over here, set ourselves up, and I will talk you through exactly what's here. So as you come in from the set of steps here, this is the main arena that you will see in Llangollen Pavilion. There's quite a lot of people here actually, so it's doing well. Not as good as some of the Monopoly events that we do see, but actually the turnout is still good. So as you come in, you've got alongside here, you've got all the guests. All the back here, we've got a wrestling ring, we've got loads of trade stands going all along here, and I will show you those. Okay, so starting up the top end, we have got fairhurstart.com. They do some artwork down here, and then working our way down, we've got some Wonder Burrows. We've got obviously a few people in cosplays, not as many as you kind of expect to see in a lot of these events. We've got Pretty Peculiar down here who does arts and crafts. thorsrock.com, we've got some magazines and comic books there. On the right hand side we've got some super cute awesome stuff. They've got cute little stickers and little postcards and magnets. Then we've got Swift Scribbles who also do the same thing. On the left hand side we've got some tubs. Now tubs ducks seem to be everywhere. No matter where you go at the moment in Europe, there seems to be an element of a rubber duck area going on. Then we've got some iridescent elixirs on the right hand side. We've got a vortex. Not really sure where this is coming from. This is probably from one of the more appropriate of the photo shoots. Now obviously looking back down on our area, we've got a few more. We've got Irons Studios, The Conspiracy Board, Martinique Elliott Illustration, and Rare Nova Official. Heading further along guys, we have got the embroidered gift by Liz. There's obviously quite a lot of things here, especially from a small little village. There's quite a lot kind of going on. We've got fantasyprints23.com. They obviously do some of the 3D printed Pokeballs, and they've also got some other Pokemon assorted items. We've got some cakes at the other far end. Then we've got Owen Elgie, who's author of a Circle series of things. We have Team Glitterbomb, Princess of Wales. Now this is a Robot Wars team. You must remember the Robot Wars guys. And then we get to the very end of this final section. So now we're on the top end corner of the pavilion. So obviously all along here is where all the guests are. Now I think it's going to be worth to go and try and meet some. In the back part of the pavilion we've also then got a whole another section, and this has obviously a few more of the artist designs down here. On the back side we've got posters, pictures, frames. Down here we've got some more poster picture frames, and it kind of depends on where you are and who you're after, I suppose. Everything's been kind of mumbled and jumbled and put into its own magical little location. So as you head out here, you walk along this path, and then outside you have got the tent. And in this tent is where all of the talks are going on. And these two people couldn't even get up there because it's not wheelchair accessible. It's on mud, up a slope. There's not many seats inside. There's only probably about 20-25 seats going on. So if you want to speak to or see anyone, make sure you get here early enough. Outside we have two of the Jurassic Park vehicles. Now obviously you may remember these from the Ireland. These are different vehicles, not the same ones. This one has the roof on. It also has the Barbasol shaving foam and the night vision goggles inside. And then we've got obviously our Explorer out here as well. So if you want some photos because you're in Comic-Con, come on out. Outside here we also have some slushy machine and some refreshments. And looking all the way down the back, we have photo studio number 1. And best of all, before your photos, you get to queue outdoors in the rain. And as we watch over some of the queues, a lot of people have said the same things. There's VIP passes and there's whole weekend passes. But because so many people pulled out last minute, and the fact that the timetables for talks, etc., only came out a few hours ago, you must start to think, what have I actually spent my money on? I've got to leave. Sorry, but that is just ridiculous. I get it if anyone wants to come here this weekend because you want to meet, I don't know, 1 or 2 relatively famous people. Completely up to you. But I probably wouldn't waste my money. I've driven 3 hours to meet 3 of the Band of Brothers cast, and none of them arrived.